Hey, Skol Nation. What's up, you purple-blooded warriors? Can you believe it? We just straight up shocked the world and snatched a gritty 27-24 victory over those smug Detroit Lions last Sunday in Week 9, snapping a brutal 3-year skid against them that had us all grinding our teeth. J.J. McCarthy, our rookie gunslinger, balled out with 2 TD passes, a rushing score, and ice in his veins to seal it, while Brian Flores' defense sacked Jared Goff 5 times and stuffed their run game to a measly 65 yards. But hold up, this isn't just any win. It's the spark that could ignite Kevin O'Connell's patented magic. A season-rescuing win streak that's become his signature since he took the reins. Yeah, you heard that right. Every single year under KOC, we've ripped off at least 5 straight dubs, turning doubters into believers. Today on Vikings News, we're diving deep into this electric upset, reliving the chaos, breaking down the history, and mapping out the path to glory. Stick around, because if history repeats, we're about to go on a tear that'll have Lambeau shaking and US Bank Stadium roaring like never before. Who's ready to skol through the NFC North? Let's charge in. That Lions game? Pure adrenaline-fueled poetry, folks, like a Viking raid on a rival longship, but with more blitzes and fewer axes. Picture this. We're down early, the Ford Field faithful howling as Sam Laporta hauls in a 40-yard bomb for their first score. But our boys don't flinch. Aaron Jones bursts for key yards, setting up McCarthy's first strike to Justin Jefferson, who feasts like the elite WR1 he is, already top 5 in receiving yards this season with over 800. By halftime, it's knotted at 14, but the second half? That's when Flores' crew clamps down, forcing 3-and-outs and a blocked field goal that had me jumping out of my couch. McCarthy then threads the needle on a 16-yard dart to Jalen Naylor on 3rd and 5 late, eating clock like a boss to ice the 27-24 stunner. 5 sacks on Goff, including monster hits from Jonathan Greenid and Andrew Van Ginkel. Talk about poetic justice after Detroit's 322 rushing yards on us last year. This wasn't luck. It was revenge, pure and simple, ending that 5-game Lions hex since 2022. And get this, odds makers had us as 7-point dogs. Eat that, Vegas. What a rush, right? Tell me in the comments. Did McCarthy just earn the keys to the kingdom for good? But zoom out, Skol fam. This win feels like destiny because it's vintage Kevin O'Connell, the wizard who's turned our purple ship around year after year with these impossible streaks. Remember 2022, his rookie year as HC? We kick it off with a Week 3 thriller over. You guessed it, the Lions? Then boom. 7 straight wins, including that snowy nail-biter in Buffalo where we outlasted Josh Allen 34-33. We were cruising at 11-0 before that gut-punch home loss to Dallas. But man, those 7 dubs had the league on notice. Fast forward to 2023. Buried at 1-4 after a Chiefs heartbreaker at US Bank, fans were doom-scrolling mock drafts. But KOC flips the script. 5 in a row starting Week 6, even after Kirk Cousins' Achilles nightmare. Joshua Dobbs' mania carried us through chaos, proving O'Connell's schemes don't need a superstar QB. They need heart, and we've got vats of it. Then 2024? Straight fire. 5-0 out the gates against Murderers Row. Stumble against these same Lions and the Rams, but rebound with 9 straight scorchers to finish 14-3 and snag that AP Coach of the Year nod. Clockwork, baby, 34-17 record in 3 years, .667 winning clip that's elite. Every season, at least one 5-game heater. So, after this Lions scalp, why not now? The stars align. Who's buying tickets to the victory parade already? Hit me with your boldest streak prediction below. Alright, let's pump the brakes for a sec and soak in what this Lions dub really means. It's not just 2 points in the standings. It's the boulder we've shoved off our chest after 3 straight years of Detroit dominance. Odds makers laughed off our chances pregame, calling it zany to even dream of an upset against their high-octane attack. But here we are, 27-24 victors, with McCarthy looking every bit the franchise savior in his return from that 5-game absence. Flores D, ranked top 10 in points allowed, turned Jahmyr Gibbs into a non-factor 25 yards on 9 carries, while our O-line held firm against Aiden Hutchinson's heat. This was the hard part, the mental gut check that KOC always uses as rocket fuel. We've been battle-tested, From international romps in Dublin and London to that brutal four-game skid against playoff beasts like the Eagles and Chargers. Now, clear skies. As CBS's John Breach put it, we're primed to Bengal teams. Light up the scoreboard while our D suffocates. Skol Nation, doesn't this feel like 2022 all over again? That post-Lions surge that shocked the world? Yeah, me too. Drop a purple heart if you're feeling the momentum. Diving into the numbers that make the streak lore legit, because nothing fires up a Vikings diehard like cold, hard stats proving our coach is a streak machine. Under O'Connell, we've authored 21 consecutive wins across those heaters. 7 in 22, 5 in 23, 9 in 24, tying the third longest club streak ever. We're 9-1 in one-score games last year alone, second only to Mahomes' Chiefs, and this season, even with QB roulette, Darnold handing off to McCarthy seamlessly, our passing game 7th in yards per game at 237.8. Flores unit, a quirky beast, shuts down stars like Saquon Barkley and Gibbs but feasts on lesser backs like Kenneth Gainwell. League-wide, their DVOA ranks 21st against the run now, but against elite, top 5. And get this, in losses during streaks past, we always rebounded fiercer. Post-Cowboys in 22, we pushed to the playoffs. After Dobbs cooled in 23, we still clawed in. 2025's no different. Post-bye woes behind us, this Lions W is the ignition. Koc'S .743 win rate in close games? Better than Madden himself. Fans, crunch those digits with me. What's our ceiling if we hit 5 more? Super Bowl chance? You bet. What's your favorite O'Connell streak memory? Spill it. Now picture the blueprint unfolding, the framework set, the Vikings way etched in purple ink. Beat the Lions, then erupt. It's O'Connell's playbook, chapter and verse, turning season graveyards into glory runs. We've done it when left for dead 1-4 in 23, staring at Chiefs dust, and emerged swinging. This time, same script, higher stakes. McCarthy's poise under pressure, 0 INTs in the win, 68% completion. Mirrors Cousins' best days, but with wheels that add a new layer. Jefferson snagging 10 balls for 120 yards last game? That's the spark. Flores scheming pressures that rattled Goff into 10 penalties? Chef's kiss. The league sleeping on us at 4-5 or whatever the skid was. But wake-up call delivered. As Breach noted on Vikings News, RO's top-tier receiving core could exploit any secondary, and with special teams blocking kicks like pros, we're multifaceted. Skol Warriors, this isn't hope. It's pattern recognition. If we ride this wave, NFC North's ours again. Who's got the faith for 9-5 by December? Shout it out. I'm all ears. Teasing the horizon, because nothing keeps the fire lit like eyeing those next 4 beasts that could crown the streak. Ravens at home, Bears on deck, then road wars at Pack and Hawks. Not a cakewalk. Lamar Jackson's back, slinging fire after his injury layoff, but our D's primed to feast. Baltimore's secondary? 5th most passing yards surrendered league-wide, ripe for Jefferson and Addison to carve up. Their run D, 21st in DVOA, won't handle Aaron Jones' 4.8 yards per carry average. We've never lost to M in Minnesota. Streak intact since forever. Then Chicago, beatable but hungrier post our Week 1 dub. Still, McCarthy owns Caleb Williams in Sims. Green Bay, Lambeau's hell, but Koc'S 3-1 lately against Love. Recent hex on him. Finally, Seattle, JJ versus Darnold revenge? Epic. Paths there, clear as a MetLife sunset. But wait, Ravens first, and oh boy does that matchup scream statement. Fans, rank these foes. Who's the biggest threat? Let's debate. Zooming in on that Ravens clash Sunday at US Bank. Week 10, noon kick, Fox broadcast, and it's loaded with fireworks waiting to pop. First time seeing Lamar since his 2021 OT dagger in Baltimore. But home field? We've owned M24-16 last visit in 17, and their skid in mini stretches eternal. Jackson's 2-3 as starter this year, and in all 3 LS, Baltimore coughed up 37+ points. Hello, Bengal blueprint. Their D's a shell. 21st DVOA, no QB pressure. Why they traded for Draymond Jones Monday? Too late for us. Flores? He's got the clamps on RBs like Gibbs. Derrick Henry's next. 80 yards Max McCarthy versus a secondary gushing yards. 300-plus air raid incoming. Breach nailed it on CBS. Even if Lamar dazzles, that pass D's a sieve against our top WR in Jefferson. Add Aaron Jones Sr. churning ground. 18th in Rusho this year, and it's 2 straight. But pressure's mutual. Ravens desperate post-slump. Skol Nation, envision the roar if we hit 5-5. Chills. What's your bold score prediction? Over under 27.5 total points. I'm riding the moon. Beyond the immediate, that Ravens W flips the playoff script overnight. Suddenly, 5-5 ain't desperation. It's contention with eyes on that 2024 14-3 magic. Trust in McCarthy? Building, but Flores Noblitz wizardries held QBs to sub-90 passer ratings sans pressure. Baltimore's offense might pop, 5th in points if healthy. But their Ds allowed 28-plus in 4 of 7. We exploit that. Jefferson's YAC beast mode. Addison's deep threats. Jones between the tackles grit. Koc'S clockwork. Post-Lions surges average 6.3 wins. Fan base renews hope. Mock drafts shelved. Purple flags flying. But real talk. If pressure sneaks in, Lamar dances, we can't let Jones impact week 1 like that. Still, home edge, streak lore. I'm bullish. Vikings news alert. This could echo 23's 5 straight resurrection. Who's your X factor, JJ or Flores? Comment now. Let's build hype. Phew, securing that Ravens scalp catapults us to Chicago week 11. Divisional dogfight where revenge brews on both sides. We smoked them week 1, 28-17, but Bears evolved. Caleb Williams sharper. No DJ more magic needed with new weapons. Still beatable their O ranks mid-pack, and our D's feasted on Justin Fields' ghosts. McCarthy's command? Night and day from preseason jitters. That Lions poise translates. Expect Jones to gash a run D that's 15th DVOA 100-plus yards easy. Koc'S 4-1 versus NFC North pretenders. We'll grind it out, 24-20 vibe. But Bears play spoiler, hungrier post-early L. Tease. Win here, and 3 straight has Lambeau quaking. Skol fam, Bears or bust? Which Viking lights 'em up? Your call. That Bears W? Fuel for the fire, making 3 in a row and staring down Lambeau in week 12. Never fun. But O'Connell's got Jordan Love's number. 3-1 lately with 2-1 score squeakers. Pack's fortress, but our road warrior streak post-Lions 22 was flawless till Dallas. McCarthy versus NFC North? Rookie rite of passage. Expect blitzes, but Flores counters with disguised coverages that bamboozled Goff. Jefferson owns Jair Alexander, 150 yards incoming. Offense hums. Top 10 scoring pace if we protect. Pack's run game solid. But Gibbs' treatment awaits A.J. Dillon. Koc'S history. Wins their build legends. Close, 27-24 us. But cold November night, test of will. Fans? Road purple. Who's your MVP pick? Hit comments. November 30th. Seattle seals the streak shot week 13 at Lumen Field. J.J. McCarthy versus Sam Darnold in the ultimate mentor-apprentice showdown. Hawks tough. 3-9 us historically, but snapped curse last year with late heroics. Their D's aggressive, but no QB heat like ours faced. McCarthy's mobility edges Geno. Rainy Hawk nest? Jones thrives in slop. Expect 120 rush yards. O-line versus Boy Mafe, hold firm for 250 pass. Koc'S travel magic. 4-2 away in streaks. 23-20 dub for straight. Post this. Softer foes. Commanders, Cowboys, Giants, playoff lock. But first, Hawks. Skol Warriors, 4-peat or fade. Predict the score. Stringing 4. Playoff dreams roar back post-Seattle, Washington in week 14. Jaden Daniels fireworks versus our secondary. But Flores shuts mobile QBs. Win 28-21, 5 straight, echoing 24's heater. Then Dallas week 15. Revenge for 22 heartbreaker. Mike is mean, but Jefferson dances. 24-17 us. Giants week 16. Soft spot, 30-10 blowout. Boom, 9-5, NFC North Hunt. KOC's blueprint, momentum snowballs. Stats scream it, his team's 20-4 post-divisional W. But health key, McCarthy's arm fresh. Vikings news. This run saves 2025. Who's your sleeper star in this stretch? Share. But let's not gloss the grind. These next 4 ain't gimmies. With Lamar's legs, Bears bite, Pack's pride, Hawks howl testing every fiber. Yet O'Connell thrives in adversity. 23's 1-4 to 6-4 flip, 24's 5-2 to 14-3 surge. McCarthy's growth? From 5 games sit-out to Lions hero, 68% comp, 0 picks. Flores quirks, star RB kryptonite. Ravens weak versus pass, 5th most yards allowed. Bears vulnerable post-week 1. Green Bay, KOC's hex holds. Seattle, heroics repeat. Paths paved, we walk it. Skol Nation, doubt us? History laughs. What's the streak length bet, 5 or 7? Let's hear it. Envision the roar at 8-5 after Giants. 5 straight minimum, NFC wildcard knocking. Washington's young guns? Daniels dazzles, but our blitz berries, 25-20. Cowboys, Jefferson versus Darren, fade route fest, 27-24. New York's secondary? Civ, 300 JJ yards. KOC's 26-9 close game clip shines. Playoff odds jump 40% per models. But Unity's glue locker room hailed McCarthy post-Lions. Fans, this is our saga. Favorite divisional dub ritual? Tell me, wrapping the vision. That softer trio post-Hawks? Launchpad to January. Commanders chaos? We tame. 31-17. Dallas duel? Payback. 24-20. Giants gift? 28-10. 9 wins? Possible, tying 24 magic. O'Connell's clockwork. Every year, a streak savior. Lions W was Genesis. Now execute. Stats back it. 7.2 wins average post-upset under KOC. Skol fam, believe. Who's joining the watch party train? Comments. But real talk, Skol Nation. This streak isn't inevitable. It's earned, with pitfalls like injuries or cold snaps lurking. Ravens-Jones trade? Pressure wildcard, but week 1 impact nil, Breach says. Bears evolve, Pack haunts. Hawks wet. Yet our why, Purple Pride, US Bank Thunder. McCarthy's fire, Jefferson's flair, unstoppable. KOC's leadership, captains rallying pre-Lions. We've been galled foes before. Repeat. Vikings news, momentum's ours. Hurdle or highway, which foe scares you most? Vent below. Final push. Ride this to December glory. 5-0 stretch lands us top 5 seed contention. Echoing 13-422. Softer foes seal it, but heart wins wars. O'Connell's legacy? Streak king. We've waited. Now charge. Fans, your energy fuels it. Skol forever. Phew, what a ride dissecting this Lions lightning and the streak supernova ahead. Pure Vikings fire that has me hyped for Sundays. If we harness this, Skol Nation, the playoffs are calling louder than ever. Hit that like button if you're all in on the 5-game heater. Drop your hottest take on McCarthy's future or which game you fear most in the comments below. Let's pack this thread with purple passion. Don't forget to subscribe for all the latest Vikings news updates. Smash the bell for instant alerts on every dub. And share this with your fellow Skol heads to spread the hype. Until next time, keep the faith, Skol Vikings.